Through that little 7-foot door, I thought I was gonna have to let the air out of the tires on the trailer for a second, but I've had this bought for a month now, just hadn't had time to go get it. Had my other Bridgeport here, the old clapped out mill. It just didn't have any travel in the table anymore. I took the vise off of here and found the old big witness mark in it. We'll cover that back up with a vise. A couple little ones here. It looks pretty good. You'll see quite a bit of the flaking left in that. Oh yeah, you can still see it in that. So I'd say, he said this thing, it got shoved to the side, you know, being so small. What, 1 horse, I believe? Yeah, 1 horsepower. And they have all Bridgeports and all the 2-horse and bigger stuff out in their shop. And this thing has been sitting along the wall for 10 years. It was a workbench. Wasn't even wired up when he said he had one. So he had it wired up, went back next day. Thing runs great. A little bit of noise right here, but once I get it running, I'll have a video and see if any of the index guys says it's really normal. No big deal. This thing it glides. It's night and day difference than that Bridgeport. Of course, it was bellied in the middle and the table, and the gibs was all ready, you know, tight all the way, and this has 100% of its travel. I mean, needs a good cleaning. Oh, getting a little snug right there. So I've got about 4 inches. I don't think anything's, yeah, it's nothing tight. A guy told me, he said probably this plate right here. He said sometimes they get, yeah, it's hitting right there. It's kind of tweaked up a little bit. Oh yeah, I gotta take it apart. I'm gonna take it apart, clean everything, get it chips out everywhere. He said I'll probably have to straighten that plate. And he goes up real smooth. Yeah, probably getting you dizzy doing that. Reynolds Machinery Company. Machine Tools, Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, here's some shots with the GoPro. And sorry for the noise. I'm gonna make sure my mic is on. Yep. Because I just did 30 minutes of talking with no microphone on. So unless you could read lips. A lot of the flaking is gone here. It's almost disappearing. But in the center is thick. You know, I mean, it's just a lot of wear on the outsides and hardly any on the inside, the center. Same with this side. There was a shim in it. She's filthy dirty. Chock full of grease. Yeah, the threads don't look too terrible hateful. All the, let's see here, let me get a rag. There's another room where all the cleanup happens and some cutting. But wash tank over there, another workbench, sandblaster. That's for the tree carcass work. There's my other hoist. Yeah, there's the grinder. .612 Deluxe. Boyer Schultz. Dust collection cabinet. Anyways, here's back to this. I mean, you can even see the flaking in this and the machining. You can see the machining in it. Might need to stone it. Looks like something hit it. Yeah. But this is the reason why I'm taking it apart. And it is just full of chips. So those are riding up on this and making it push real hard. So all those chips underneath there's contributing to wearing it out. That's just full of chips. Clean all that out too. Alright, I'll get three set back up, and I don't know, I mean, y'all know how things are going to get washed. So, just going to go in my wash tank one time and get them cleaned. We'll get the table on a cart and get it flipped over. Get shots of it on the bottom, but get it clean. Should be nice once you're done. Should be able to get it back together today, I think. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, you see I did away with all the grease zerks. We'll be putting oil lines on it. I ran one down here to the lead screw with the nut. So I got one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And where I got the mill, this oiler came out of the printing press. Got the gibs cleaned up. Yeah, flaking's still on this one real nice. It's halfway on this one. And this one's the one that has the shim. I can just barely feel it. It's probably a couple, maybe a couple thousandths. Enough for the flaking to be more off. But I could, you know, regrind it, whatever, and all that. But this, that's not what this machine's. It's gonna make little parts around here, and like I said, this is better than the other mill that I had. So I'm just cleaning them up, getting the grease out of them, and putting it back together. And I'm gonna change it over to a one-shot oiler system. So it should last me years. I think it's cleaning up pretty nice. I still need to clean the table, get underneath of it and get all the gunk off. But you see I'm cleaning, and I went to go move the ram, and I noticed it wasn't moving. The pin for the sprocket sheared. Kind of boogered that up. But this sprocket is just wore out. There's chips in it. You know, this is filthy too, so I'm kind of glad, you know, sort of. But you can see all the, yeah, still has it scraping. A little dirty, but I'll get it all cleaned up. But